I wish I could see my floor right now because it looks a mess, but I've been buying the heck out of some books, and I want to show y'all everything that I got. So here's the huge stack of books, oh my god, they are tumbling over, that I have been purchasing, and all of this was purchased today. Y'all, I have not posted a book haul in so long, but I have been buying the heck out of books, but I'm gonna show y'all these because this is what I have in my lap and the rest of the books are put away. So the first book that I got is by Olivia Lyndon. If you call our podcast, she did mention that this one was coming out, and this is Mischief in Mistletoe. So the back of the book says, Allie Singleton loves Christmas but dreads the fuss her mother makes over her relationship status. She just wants to sip her eggnog and chill. As usual, her twin sister Ari is bringing nothing but shenanigans when she conspires for Allie to keep her fiance brother distracted long enough for Ari and Roberto to run off and get married in secret. Ooh, so I'm gonna just stop right there. Definitely gonna be reading this, even though it's not Christmas. I don't even care. I love Olivia. She writes some really good books. She has her 90s R&B series. So if you haven't read that, make sure y'all go read that. But this was one of the books that I picked up by Olivia Lyndon. If you know me, you know I love me some Charity Chené. I have 180 and 182 up there. Really good books. But I picked up Titus, and this is for rodeo season. So it just says it's rodeo season in Miller's Point, and everything isn't left on the dirt. Stakes are high, the nights are wild, and love is the ultimate ride. Oh, look at this man. I'm glad she put him on the front of the cover, and she also gave me a bookmark to match it. So definitely looking forward to reading this. And baby, y'all haven't been here in a hot minute, but this is my wall of men, okay? And I'm still adding to it. So all of these men are just so fine. So when there's a fine man on a book cover, I want it each and every time, and he is definitely one on my wall of men. The next book I picked up by Charity Chené is Candid Moments, and Dena Morris is charming and looking to build a special woman. A class reunion, blizzard, and a shared unfortunate situation draws Jamila and Denham together, but an undeniable attraction prevents them from pulling away. Ooh, okay. Definitely looking forward to getting into this. Also, last book I bought from Charity Chené is called Unexpected Love, and baby, look at the book cover. Like, girl, love, where do y'all be finding these men? And this just says Love Washington is everything she was raised to be, the daughter of Bishop Mark Washington and First Lady Deborah Washington. She has a successful career as a middle school teacher. She mentors young girls and is an active member of her church. She owns her own condo, and she's in a relationship with a God-fearing, handsome Christian man. She appears to have everything she ever wanted. The problem is she is missing everything she needs: passion and love. Baby, did she fall in love with a bad boy? We gonna find out, because I definitely cannot wait to read this. Honey, let me tell y'all something. When Elle Kayson is at a book event, that's the first table that y'all need to try to go to, because when the girls get their hands on Elle Kayson, the books sell out. The books sell out fast. So I finally got my hands on this series. This is The Beauty of This Street Love, A Texas Tale. I got 1, 2, and book 3. And I heard, a little birdie told me that this series is actually better than Demon's Dream. Now, you ain't hear that from me. Somebody told me that. That's just what they told me, okay? And I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna take it back like Dr. Heavenly say. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna take it back. The people say that this series is better than Demon's Dream, but I don't know about all that. But I picked this up and my girl signed all 3. So I'm definitely looking forward to reading this. I do have a Kindle, I do have an iPad, but I kind of want to start like reading more physical books. I'll probably go back and forth reading the paperback, and if I'm gonna go reading my Kindle. But if y'all read this, let me know in the comment section. Okay, so the next book I got by Olivia Lyndon is called Deja Vu. It is a Valentine's Day novella. So it just says, many times in life we talk about the one that got away, but how often do we bring up the ones we can't let go of? Deja Vu is a second chance romance with explosive chemistry, the kind that everyone else in the room noticed and you try to pretend doesn't exist, except you can't. Deja Deja is grown and about her business. Van is, well, growing, hopefully. From the moment they met, they're all that each other can see. But the thing about timing is it isn't always right until it is. So definitely looking forward to reading this book. This one just came out I think this year before Valentine's Day. So it's short, it's cute, it's sweet, and I'm definitely gonna dive straight into it. Okay, so I got Forever My Bodyguard, which is book 3 in the Bodyguard series by A Blossom. So this came in my wonderful, amazing book box. Go on my social media channel so you can see everything I receive in my book box. But I read book 1 with Dr. London, which is my man. I love me some Dr. London. If you have not read the Bodyguard series, go and check it out. A Blossom is a phenomenal writer. My girl definitely got a hell of a pen, and I enjoy every single book that she has, especially the Leaky series. Whew, amazing. So it says, trust. Contessa has spent her entire life trusting the wrong people. A widow single mother of a beloved Moffat leader. She has spent the last 5 years trying to piece together the fragments of her identity. When her deceased husband's secrets come out to play, she realized her and her son's safety is at risk. Desperate for protection, she turns to the person she least expected could protect them. Okay, girl. Cannot wait to read this. Oh, I'm so excited. I found more books that I got from the expo. How could I forget about these? I got my girl Z Renee. This one is Here Forever, which is a part of the Indigo Fall series. This is book 2. So it says, here, in, at, or, to this place or position. Truth's right is soft when it comes to who he loves, and ruthless when it comes to everything else. The kind of man who build sanity a safe place. The kind of man who build a safe space with one hand and tear the world down with the other. He isn't a man that folds, not even when the past come knocking like it still has a key. So I'm having a book club with Miss Z Renee, and we're reading this book because this is book 2 and the first book, which is called When He's Not There. So we're going to talk about both of these books. I'm definitely excited. And then also, this is, baby, Z Renee is another author. When she's in the building, baby, you definitely got to run to her table, okay? Because if you don't, the book's gonna sell out, and they gonna sell out fast. Then you're gonna be sitting there looking crazy, like you sold out. You sold out that fast. So I'm telling y'all a little piece of advice. If you see Z Renee on the author lineup, go and run to her table. Don't play. Like, and I mean, you better sprint, okay? You better run like your life depends on it, because if you're trying to get my girl's books, they gonna sell out. So I finally got my book, baby. I finally got my book. I finally got Troubled Waters, which I heard some amazing things about it. So it says, trouble, beset by problems or conflict, Kylo Lewis, a boss, a menace. Directly beside his name in the dictionary, you'll find the word unhinged. Beneath the layers is a sweet little boy that longs for healing. Kylo craves what he never had, joy. I stop right there. Y'all see, she is a thick one, baby. And I'm gonna read every single chapter. This is a little under 600 pages, I believe. So this is 622 pages. And we're gonna get into all 622 pages. I'm definitely excited about reading this. Okay, so those were all the books outside of A Blossom's book that I received from the Black Authors Expo here in Houston, Texas, that was hosted by Black Girls Read to Houston. Thank y'all. If you're watching this video, thank you so much for putting on such an amazing event. I definitely enjoyed myself. So these next couple of books came from the book readers venue, and I think I got like a few from Amazon. So From the book readers venue, I picked up Brandon Massey's Nana, which I heard is some really good things about Brandon Massey. This is a thriller. He is a Black thriller author. So this just says Monica Stevens never knew her birth mother. Raised by a strict but loving adopted parent, she blossomed into a woman with a thriving career as a pediatrician and a family of her own. But sometimes she wondered about her origins, especially her biological mother, until Grace arrives. Ooh. I'm excited to read this because Adrienne Adosa Books, she loves Brandon Massey. And I heard, I was reading the reviews and people had nothing but good things to say about this. But Brandon Massey is such a phenomenal thriller author. So I definitely know this is going to take me on a really good ride. The next book I got from Brandon Massey is called The Landlord. I have seen this book floating around on my social media channel. So when I saw it, I was like, boom, I gotta have it and I gotta read it and I gotta love on it. So this is the next book by him. And then the last book I picked up by Brandon Massey is No Stone Unturned. So this one just says a devoted father is pushed to the limit in the gripping thriller by best-selling author of The Quiet Ones. No one is more shocked than Eric Newton when he discovers he has an adult daughter. Happily married, a successful business owner, and a dedicated father of 2 young children, Eric vows to make up for the lost time with his new unfound child, Destiny. He'll do whatever it takes to be the perfect dad and invites Destiny to move in with his family. But Destiny, 20 years old, has her own ideas about Eric's role in her life, and after a nasty argument one night, Eric wakes to find that she vanished without a trace. Ooh. Baby, this gonna be good. I'm so excited. This one is gonna be so good because, again, I heard Brandon Massey's pen is phenomenal. So I can't wait to read this one. Oh, and I love thrillers. I am a romance thriller girl. If you do not know, give me a romance, give me a thriller, and I'm gonna eat it up every single time. So the next book I picked up, this is a new author for me. Her name is Aubrey J, and I picked up Genesis, which is a second chance love story. The only person that ever loved Genesis more than his family was Megan James. Contrary to everyone else's effort, the curvy beauty was semi-successful at calming the jokester for longer than a couple of days. So I'll leave it right there. Y'all go check this out. This is a short one, so definitely excited to dig into this one. So this only has 106 pages. I just love like little short books that I can read in between like longer books. So definitely gonna be so excited to read this one. Next one I picked up is by my girl Aries Sky. She actually sent me the art, but I wanted the physical book, so I got Supreme, which is book 1 in the Love Brother series. I did read this book. This definitely was a good one, so I had to have it on my shelf. This one is a short one as well, a little over 100 pages, so you can definitely get through this in a couple of hours. I heard some really good things about Connie Easton, so I grabbed Man of the Year. Xander Brown is a skilled surgeon who lives a carefree life. With him being the chief of surgery at GHM, his plate is always full. However, he made room for the one woman he couldn't see himself without. I done seen so many amazing TikTok videos about this book that I was just like, man, I cannot wait to read that book. So I cannot wait to read this. And the man is fine. And once again, he is going on the wall of men because we just love fine men on book covers. Okay, so I got A Wolf in Sheep's Clothing by the infamous Miss Jahquel J. Baby, the girls love this lady down. It says Aisha Sheik moved to New York to follow her dreams and her long-distance boyfriend at the time. She had dreams of becoming a fashion designer and starting her clothing line. However, after 4 years and multiple broken promises, she finds herself back in Brookwood with her tail tucked between her tail. First of all, the cover alone got me because it's pink. Okay, I love pink, and Jahquel J is a really good writer. So I read her Delgado series. I read all 3 of the Capone books, as well as Capadonna 1 and 2. I have to finish reading the rest. I have Quasim, the entire book series 1, 2, and 3 coming when I go to the Black Romance Book Fest. So I'm looking forward to that. So go and grab a Wolf and Sheep's clothing because I'm pretty sure this is going to be a really good one. Okay, so the next 2 books are by the amazing Briyanna Michelle. And the reason why I wanted to pick up these books was because I love me a sports romance. Love me an amazing sports romance. I love everything about them. And these are 2 different sports romance because I have read basketball series, a hockey series by Alexandria House, which I truly enjoyed. And I read a football series, but I never read a soccer series and a golf series. Like, come on now, to be more than friends. Ivory Jones was battling more than just a messy breakup with her ex-girlfriend when she realized that the platonic feelings for her best friend had started to spiral into something more. Can these 2 try something new or the risk too high? It says, I need you to be my fake girlfriend. Grayson Matthews had only one thing on his mind for most of his adult life. Camilla Summers just needed one opportunity to make her dreams come true. When these two are placed in a compromising position, they use it to their advantage. Can they deceive the world into believing that they are madly in love, or are they only deceiving themselves? So book 1, book 2, baby, this man is playing soccer, this man is playing golf, and I heard good things about these books, so I cannot wait to read them. Okay, so the next book I got is Smoke, which is book 5 in the Breadcrumb series. So I do have book 3 in the Breadcrumb series, and I got these books because the men are fine. So I have to go back and get book 1, 2, 4, and I want to say there's one more. I think there's like 6 books in these series. So these are short books, and all of the men are so fine. And this is by author. Her name is Ashante Keys. She does have an amazing book called Biggie, which is available on Kindle Unlimited and paperback. So definitely check that book out. But when I saw this one, I had to pick it up, and I was just like, girl, just get the whole series so you can have all the books. So I am going to go back to buy the rest of the books in the series. And the last and final book that I picked up is Amazed by Tatum James. Honey, this entire series, I think it's like 18 books in this series. From what I heard, they are all standalones, so you don't have to like read them in no particular order, but the men of the books are so fine. It's like a motorcycle series, and I love me a good motorcycle series. Like, I'm gonna eat it down every single time, like every single time. Oh my God. So this just says, in the powerful sequel to Say You Won't Let Go, we find Amaze and Wesley exactly where we left them. Reuniting after 15 years hasn't been easy, but being together again makes it all worth it. His father's death brought Amaze and his wife back together. Wesley's father's death is the only thing that will keep them together. Wow. Okay. I guess I have to go read the first book, Say You Won't Let Go. So I'm gonna try to go find that one, and then that way I can finish reading this one. And this one is also, this one is also short. This is only 97 pages. Love that. So we can get through this pretty quickly. I'm so excited. So I saw this book and I had to pick it up. This is She's a Baddie by Monica Fisher. Read the reviews, they were so good, so I was like, let me get it. And I also love the book cover, so I was just like, yeah, this is gonna be a good one. So cannot wait to read this one. That is everything that I have purchased. I haven't purchased any more books. If you all would like for me to gather all those books together and create your little video so y'all can add to your never-ending TBR list, please let me know. Drop it in the comment section. Thank y'all for watching this video. Be sure you are following all of my social media channels so you can just stay up to date with me. Make sure you are following my podcast because I got some really good episodes coming up soon. So thank y'all for watching this video. I will chat with y'all later. Bye.